Okay, good evening, everyone. This is still me, your brother, your friend. You see, I don't know where believers got that idea of everybody close your eyes, bow your head, and then the next thing you hear is, if you know your work is God, is this, or you want to give your life, or is it accept Jesus as your Lord, come to the front, and they will still insist that everybody should bow his head close. I attended a meeting somewhere recently, and that happened. You see, the man of God was so arrogant to the he was even shouting at people. He was shouting, "I said, close your eyes and bow your head. I said, close your eyes." I was like, "Wow, is this the standard of the gospel? Was this actually what the elders of the age handed over to the church, or did we produce this one by ourselves? Is this part of the things we inherited from them?" Um, went through the scripture, did a lot of study, did some study, some little study actually, and from what I've gathered, I tell you, I would want to start boring us with scriptural verses. Yeah, from what I've gathered, that's completely unscriptural. Completely unscriptural. It's not in the Bible. That doesn't agree with any of the teachings of the Bible. Nobody practiced that in the Bible. Jesus never practiced that. Um, the you say Peter. Peter never practiced that. Paul never. Nobody practiced from Genesis to Revelation. Promise me. Promise me. Nobody ever practiced. If you have anybody that practiced that kind of a thing, do let me know. Do let me know. Correct me. I'm your brother. I'm open for correction too. But you see, even Jesus said, If you are ashamed of me here on earth, if you are ashamed of me, I will also be ashamed of you. When I'm with my Father, I will be ashamed of you." So if a believer cannot go out with boldness and proclaim Jesus as his Lord and personal Savior, we're not sure of that believer. That kind of believer, we're not sure of him. You see, if we agree that a church is a one big family, and a person that have sinned is not bold enough to identify with Christ in front of other believers, other members of the family, that's problem, I tell you. Those kind of believers are the same believers that cannot stand for Jesus when they're in the midst of unbelievers. If you can't stand for Jesus in front of believers, is it when you are in front of unbelievers that you can stand and proclaim this? You see, okay, let me know. Let me know. But it's unscriptural. It's unscriptural. Nobody ever did that. Um, if you read through the Bible, you see instances where men like Philip, when he's met the Ethiopian eunuch after his priest salvation to the Ethiopian eunuch, the man just said, ah, "There's water here. Is it?" It was even the man that suggested for water baptism. Can you imagine? So is in fact when Peter now his first sermon that brought about 3,000 souls to the kingdom, when after that hot sermon, uh when the Pentecost happened, after the Pentecost, then the sermon. After that sermon, 3,000 people were added to the church. 3,000 were added to the church. As 3,000 were added to the 120 existing believers. You see how it happened. It was just a clear sermon. Just a clear sermon. Their heart was pricked. In fact, some of them even asked. See, when Peter met Cornelius, when he met Cornelius, see, let's forget about every story. Let's practice scripture. Let's be scripture compliant believers. Some of those things are not scriptural. Some of those things are not scriptural. I'm not trying to say this to condemn. I'm not trying to, no, I'm not correcting anybody. I'm correcting nobody. What I'm trying to say is, let's we might be raising backstabbers in the kingdom. Let's be sure of their decision. Let's let them be sure. If they cannot not gather that boldness and fortitude to come out, I don't think they really mean it. I'm not sure at all that they mean it. No, 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 I'm not sure. Because God will help us. God will help us. Let's be scripture compliant believers. I'm still your brother John. I'm still your brother John. Okay, you can reach out to me on WhatsApp, as I've said in my other video, for we can discuss. can discuss.